Are barbers that cut without a license really barbers? Here's what I'll say.
It depends.
I don't think that has nothing to do with skill set. I don't think that has nothing to do with the service you provide. Nor do I think that makes you any less talented as somebody that is licensed.
So the question that's stated, are you a real barber if you don't have your license? That's a good question, right? My honest opinion is you're not a barber if you don't have your license. You're someone that cuts hair. Now, they both cut hair, but a barber is the legal license profession of cutting hair. That's like saying, are you a lawyer if you're not licensed to do law? Most people would say no. Are you a doctor if you're not licensed to actually do procedures? Most people would say no. I think it's the same concept when it comes to barbering. It has nothing to do with your skill level. I know people that's not licensed that cut amazing. At the same time, I know people that are licensed that cut amazing. So it's not necessarily about how good you cut if you are considered a barber. The thing about this is if you cut hair and you have a passion for it, you should want to be licensed regardless. With anything you do, you want to get the right requirements to be able to legally do it. The last thing you want is to not be legally covered and then they tell you that you can't practice that because you're not licensed. If you're a barber, or scratch that, if you're someone who cuts hair and you don't have a license, go get a license. It's not that hard. Matter of fact, I'm a barber instructor. If you need to learn how to cut hair, come see me. I'll make sure you get that license. Let me know down below. Licensed, unlicensed? Are you a real barber with your license, or are you a real barber without a license? Let's keep it a stack. Anyway, before I go, the license part is just keeping the level of safety. I just want to put that in there. The biggest difference from an unlicensed person to a licensed person is the safety requirements that the government gives you to make sure you're keeping your client safe. That's the main difference. They want you to know there's a proper way to keep your customer safe. So when you go to somebody licensed, you're not going to them because they got the best haircut in the world. You're going to them because they have to follow legal requirements to make sure they keep you safe. That's what it's about. But let me know what you think down below. It's FadeMasterLos. Let's go.